How are you all doing? I hope we're all keeping well out there. So the last thing to come off the bench was the Bosch AA23, and I brought it into the house this evening to set it up for Christmas TV, and it's running away in there now at the minute. She's watching some horrible program on it, but nevertheless I'll go in and I'll watch a little bit of Family Guy, I think, now when I go in. I kind of like that. Might not be to everyone's taste, but it's very little to watch on the telly. Yeah, well, BBC 4 at 7 o'clock when they start now in the evenings are showing Fred Dibnah stuff, which is always very interesting. I find myself drawn to him quite a lot. I really like this stuff. Yeah, so that's always worth a watch. So that seems to be on every evening now for the last couple of weeks. So if I think of it, I'll watch a bit of that. Tonight on the bench is the TeleVet Type 877, and I have it running away here, and I'm after changing a couple of caps in it. An awful lot of work to be done on it yet, so it was kind of sitting here behind me for the last couple of months. I can't remember when I had it up on the bench. I know I did a little video on it when I got it. I took the back off it and whatever. That could be 6 months ago. We were sort of sitting there forlorn, so I decided to give him a little bit of a break and stuck him up there, changed a couple of caps. He's working on there at the minute. We've shown a little trace on his little CRT. It's a DG7/5. I have another one here. I'm going to stick this one in it to see if there's any emission in this one. This is one I picked up a while ago. I want to see if that works or not. So that'll be interesting. Interesting bit of kit. And actually, I was going through some practical television magazines, and on the cover of the April 1958 edition of Practical Television and Television Times, as it was known back then, for 1 shilling and threepence, we can see our budding young TV engineer. I wonder where he is now. Did he make his million fixing TVs? He is using a TeleVet Type 877, the exact same as ours, except his one has a brown face on it. Although I don't think it does. I think it's the colouring they use on these photographs, I think, changes the appearance. Maybe not, but maybe there was one with a brown face in it. I love these covers. I love the colours and all. I think they're really well done. I think I have more or less a full run of practical television. More or less. I know of more, well, I know of a good, nearly a full run from, say, 1974 up until maybe 93. Because John had a subscription to television, and he jacked it in about 3 months before it went belly up. But there was nothing in TV magazine at that stage worth looking at anyway. They'd stopped paying all the people who wrote about fixing TVs, and it was just the last couple of television magazines, which I'm sure a few of you who are in the trade would know, were utter muck. I think one of them had, the cover was The Making of Brokeback Mountain, which doesn't have a whole lot to do with fixing tellies. Yes. There was another magazine I was looking in around the same time as this one, and there was a picture of it inside. It was the Earl's Court television show, or whatever you call it, and a picture of a test equipment for 1957. Save money in your TV workshop with this time-saving device. Available on hire purchase. Anyway, so that's the TeleVet. There it is in the cover of 1958, April 58 practical television. So I'll give you a look at it. Turn out a few of the lights and look at the trace on its little face. There you go. Turn off the bench light. Yeah, it's better. So, You can see the way the 877 is white and the T. Watch this. Yeah, so needs a good clean, so that'll be the last thing we'll do, but it should come up quite nice. It's a signal generator, pattern generator, wobulator, and that's the wobulation device. Yeah, does all sorts of things. Wonderful, wonderful machine. But a lot of work to do to it, yeah. But, should be nice when it's done. I need to stick in a new bulb holder as well. The spring that holds it on there has broken. So the bulb's floating around. And a good clean and she should be as good as new. Don't think you'll see a whole lot of use though. Maybe, I don't know. Better gear these days. So that's the TeleVet. I'll just tiddle around with this over the next couple of days and have a few minutes here and there. I have a lot of stuff I need to get across the line. I also need to go back to the dual standard Pi, finish him off. Need to find somewhere to put him. That's sort of the problem. These TVs take up a lot of space, as I'm sure you all know. So finding space for them. I think Gavin Stableman commented on the last video, you must have a lot of storage space. Well, I do and I don't, Gavin. I have a 20-foot container and it's full to the neck, but it hasn't got proper shelving in it. And that's going to be a job for the summer, that I'm going to put 2 shelves up either side, couple of shelves that'll be able to stack TVs and stuff up, because at the minute it's not laid out very well and I'm losing a lot of space. And then the shed here that I work in, so it's sort of divided in two. You've probably seen it in other videos where this part is sort of say 5 foot by 10 foot, and so the other bit will be 15 foot by 10 foot, which is great and all. There's only one problem with this shed, and it's the roof. It's the roof. There's no wall space, you know. So looking back on it now, I think if it was to do it again, I would have got a 20-foot container and I would have kitted that out, because you have the height and they don't rot once you paint them, once every sort of 10 years, and you lock them up and they're secure. They don't need windows or anything like that, so I don't know, but sure, hindsight is a great thing. It's grand. I'm lucky to have what I have. There's a lot of people I'm sure would love to have the space that I have to work in, so I'm not complaining. It's not that, but yeah, sure, everyone's the same. You do things differently, you know. Other than that, yeah, so I haven't got space to stack, which is the thing. But I would get there. Maybe I've still got a lot of rubbish. I'd say rubbish. When John closed the TV shop, we didn't really have time to go through everything, so I sort of brought the majority of the stuff with me, which I'm still going through, and sort of 90% of it is stuff that could go in the bin, you know. So working through that is giving me space as well, so I'm sort of doing that every now and again and getting a little bit more space, but we're getting there. Anyway, the TeleVet, I'll tiddle around with that over the next couple of days. What else can I say? That's about it. This is just a short catch-up kind of video. I just want to thank everyone again. You're probably going to get sick of listening to me thanking you, but just for all the nice comments and what have you. Don't be worried about the fame going to my head. I don't think it's going to be a problem. Fame will not change me. So don't think I'm going to be famous doing this. Yeah, so that's about it. Right, look at it. I'll leave you and love you. I'll say good luck for now. Mind yourselves out there, and I'll catch you in the next one in a couple of days. Good luck for now.